It's Thursday, August 22nd, and it's 7:16 a.m. Oh gosh. 2 hummingbirds. You see that? Okay, anyways. Walked around the corner here and there's something new. This has never happened before. The lid on the trash can's all the way up. And neither me or Jim did it. So, I guess they did it. And there's nothing in it that we didn't put in. I'm going to show you what's in there. Not interesting. But, yeah. Something new. Seems that they're fascinated with the trash can now, instead of the grill. Because for so long they were putting stuff in the grill, opening the grill lid. Now it's the trash can. They put stuff on the trash can, and now they're opening the lid. So, already made my way around the house, and that's all that they did. The Annabelle doll was moved just a smidge, but anything could have done that. So yesterday it was really windy, so I had to discount this, but this Bigfoot doll and this Bigfoot doll were on the ground right here, and that's never happened before, no matter how windy it was or anything. But just those two, and if it was them that did it, I find it interesting because it's not the smallest ones, but it's like a child and an older child, and they both are, in my opinion, males. So anyhow, don't know if it was even them at all, but just gonna make a note of that. Yeah, I forgot to mention this before, but I came in the garage the other day, and the seat on the tractor was all the way up like that, and I didn't do it, and Jim didn't do it, and the garage had been opened, so I'm wondering if they did that too. It's Friday, August 23rd. It's 7:54 a.m. I've already made my rounds around the house and all that. The only thing I see that happened was something really sweet. First thing I saw when I checked the front porch, because I almost always check the front porch first because I walk by it. But there is a leaf placed right dead center in my chair. That is so sweet. I feel like they're saying, hello, we love you. Okay, and if it was, oh, Amy says hi, I went outside. Oh, there she is. Say hi, Amy. Okay, so if it was anywhere else on the chair, I'd say maybe it blew there, but not a chance that it's placed perfectly like that. Plus, when I checked the back porch, nothing was moved even a millimeter, so if the wind blew, last night, it didn't blow very hard. So I am so happy. That's so sweet. Okay, Jim and I are having a fire tonight, and I just went live and announced that I'm going to go live tomorrow night. And I had said that the Bigfoots were quiet, and we closed up the chat, the announcement chat, and I don't know, 5 minutes later, we heard something hit the building right behind us, and I've been hearing something in the hostas moving right behind me too.
I think they just threw something at the living room window.
What?
I think they just threw something at the living room window.
Really?
Going through.
You heard something hit the living room window? Wow. Alright, if anything else happens, I will record it. Now we're hearing some kind of growly sound coming from right over there in the weeds, the edge of the yard. I've heard it twice. How many times have you heard it?
Once.
I heard it just when you came back out and sat back down. It wasn't the fire, was it?
No, not what I heard.
Me either. Didn't sound like the cows either. Besides, it was too close. Cows would be way down there.
Yes, the cows are learning to sound like monsters.
It was like a really deep guttural, but not loud.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I shut this off, I'll probably do it again. I'm going to shut it off. I was just standing here changing the batteries in the sound recorder and getting ready to go inside. And I started getting that skunky smell all of a sudden. Okay, the date's August 24th. And this morning I noticed that that live trap right there is moved. It was sitting right there up against the tree, kind of, for like a long time. For like a week or two now. And I know yesterday it was still sitting there. And now this morning it's moved. And I got a hold of Jim and asked him if he moved it. And he said no. So there's been nobody here that would have moved it. So I think last night, while we were having all that activity and stuff, or, I mean, it could have happened during the night. I believe they moved it because like a raccoon or something didn't roll it, because first of all, it was right there, kind of leaning this way, and you can see it's upright with the handle right there, so it's not like it just rolled. It had to be picked up and moved over. So, pretty sure they did it. I don't see anything around it. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but these three rocks have been lined up now for about a week or two. I'm not sure how they got that way. It was just natural. I don't believe any of the grandkids did it. So I don't know if that's something they did or not, because if you remember, they lined rocks up over here before, and it was 3 for the longest time, so I'm not sure if they did this or not. Sunday, August 25th, 7:26 a.m. Last night when we were getting ready to go live, have our live chat, excuse me, I heard Jim say, "Oh, so you got rid of the cat and put the owl there." And what he's talking about is this. That's that owl that I had out, okay? And I had a horse that we kept thinking looked like a cat draped over that branch right there, with the front legs over and back legs back there. And I just decided to get rid of it Friday night because they were messing with it and I got tired of looking at it. So I got rid of it, and I had put this owl right there. It was just sitting there. I just thought, I'll put it, just wanted to put it somewhere. Apparently, sometime during the day yesterday, they moved it here because I thought when Jim said that. So you got rid of the cat, which we always were kidding because it looked like a cat jumping over here. He said you got rid of the cat and put the owl there. I was like, oh, uh-huh, because I was busy back there, and I thought he meant that the owl's over there where I put it. Well, no, it's here in the tree. And that is so funny. Look, they put it sideways. If it was me, I always put it facing out. That is cute as heck. And it's right where I put the horse. So, I love it. So I got up this morning and I had a message from Jim on my phone saying, a text, saying that when he left today that the garbage can lid was open, and it wasn't open last night when we went to bed. So that means it would have been hanging all the way down. So he said he left it open so that I could take pictures and videos or whatever I wanted to do. So I come out and look, and it's shut again. So when he left for work, he threw some garbage in there, but he left it open so that I could see it and take pictures and whatever. And in between the time he went to work, which is about 6:30, and now, which is about 8:30, they shut the garbage can lid again. So it's like Jim said, such helpful fellows. They're so cute. So there's no footprints or anything around it because it's all just like gravel. It's really hard underneath of it. It's Friday, August 30th. It's 8:36 a.m. And I have been out here looking in amazement because, for one thing, I just moved that lantern from the corner over there to there last night. But look at, I wonder, do you see it? Do you see what they've put on the lantern? That is a magnet. And not only is it a magnet, and they put it on the lantern, which is metal, which I didn't even realize that they knew that it was metal, so that it would stick. But it's also the same shade of blue. I mean, it's close. It's that blue. And I don't know if you remember, but before they brought a price tag and some other things that were blue. But I am so freaking amazed. Look at that. And to make it all better, there's hair on it. Right there, a hair. And it also looks like, I'm not sure, but there might be a fingerprint in it. So, yeah, I've been checking it out. There's little pieces of hair. And possibly fingerprint marks. Like, it looks a little bit sticky or something. Well, it has to be for that hair to be sticking on it. But let's just take this in for a minute. They brought me a blue magnet. Put it on the blue lantern that I didn't know that they knew was metal. Stuck it there in a kind of obvious way. It's hanging off. And there's hairs on it. Wow. Okay, I want to photograph it a little better with my good camera to see if I can see fingerprint in it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take it in. But I don't want to mess up the hairs. I don't know if I should take the hair off or just leave it on there and put it in. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it in an envelope and then put it in a plastic bag with the hair attached and mark it. Because any other time I found hairs, I've taken them off the object and put it in a paper, an envelope, and marked it. But I think I'm going to just leave it attached, especially if there's fingerprints, because number one, there might be residue from the finger. So anyhow, that's what I'm going to do. It's Saturday, August 31st, 7:19 a.m. And there's something on Jim's truck. Do you see it? It's a magnet, another magnet. It's one of the letters. And this is not one of mine that I put out. So apparently they got this somewhere else. And you know what's weird is they put it on the gas cover. What do you call that? Gas cover door. Ain't that funny? I wonder why they put it on the truck. I guess they know that it's metal and it's gonna stick. Something else too is I see little finger marks, but I don't know it's exactly where somebody would open that door. So that could be from Jim. Looks a little weird though. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you, about you. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you, about you. I love you.
Maybe two.
Sounds like singing.
You hear a whole bunch of different octaves at once?
Yes, I've been here and I heard that while we were watching that video. I'm gonna get this.
What I hear is way far away. I mean,
I know, just be real still if you couldn't get it.
I'm talking like fence line.
The further.
No, way over there, that fence line goes down over the hill.
Okay, yeah. I thought it sounded like it was coming from down the hill.
I'm going to take my contacts out.
Alright, honey. Sunday, September 1st, 6:56 p.m. I found this morning, but I didn't record it because it's really hard to show up. But there's a little foot impression in the mulch. And it's 7 inches long. This is the heel. It comes out here is where the toe is. And then this is the right side of the foot. You can even see where there's a little mid-tarsal break. But the thing is, it's just so hard. It doesn't show up very good. On camera. But I just brought Jim out and he immediately saw it. See, this is the front of the foot right here. And then that goes back, and the heel is right here. And it, whoops, whew, it's pressed down. So anyways, it's 7 inches. Now that I've showed you, I'll lay it on it exactly where it is. So the top of the tape measure is at the toe, and the 7 is at the heel. I wish it would show up better, but it's kind of hard in mulch to show you a footprint. I had a little pink turtle sitting right here, and it's gone, so I think they took it. So when the grandkids were here the other day, they had bubbles out, playing with them, and I left 2 bubble containers out. I put one on the back porch and I left one here. And I sat here and blew bubbles for a little while to demonstrate, you know, what they were, so they could see if they were watching. And this morning, the lid is off of that one. It's down here on the ground. And I screwed it on, and it wasn't, I didn't like screw it super tight, but it was on. So they must have taken that off. Huh.